Hi all, welcome to Market Profile Learning. So we'll see the analysis for Nifty and Bank Nifty weekly analysis. So every day we'll be seeing an index analysis for intraday levels, but today we have been posted for weekly levels as well. So both intraday as well as weekly levels for Nifty, that is for the next complete week. We'll analyze how the profile has been developed, and every Friday, we'll be posting this kind of weekly analysis in the members deep learn section. So, which will see it now. So, every Friday, we'll post this members deep learn section. We'll post this weekly analysis of Nifty and Bank Nifty, as well as we get into live also sessions. And every single day, the profile will be shared with the learning. So, if you wish to learn also, you can join in the membership tab as well. So getting into the weekly analysis of Nifty, especially we'll see the intraday and then we'll back to weekly analysis. So Nifty in intraday, what happened exactly got rejected at the resistance zone through its POC levels and got its support from one of the best levels, which key support zone, which you have been discussing so far in our channel, and also in today's live we have been participated in the members deep learn section. We have taken live, so there also we have discussed this level of support is going to be a very stronger level of support. And initially what happened, the Axis Bank was having a gap down because of results. So hence Bank Nifty and private banks as well was down today. So Bank Nifty is again down, and supportively Reliance is also down because it has opened on high, and it was trying to fill the gap of yesterday's and today's gap. So that's why Nifty again falling today's levels from the IB extension. So having its PPOC at the level of 23,250. But the first initial level of support, if you see today what happened, initially there was a bounce at this level. But again, what happened, the C period was just holding with this level. If I convert this into 15 minutes, it was trying to hold this level for at least till 10:30. So after that, what happened? The immediate spike entered almost in the period of G, that is in the 15 minutes, and it was perfectly hit the level, which the second and the key level of support, where we have been discussing that 23,150 to 23,000, a key zone to watch. So perfectly it got bounced, and from there onwards, what happened? Market reversed back. So almost it was bounced back, and again intraday high as well as it was reached, but it could not provide the IB extension because we know it's a clear resistance zone. So resistance is very clear and support wise is very clear today. And also if you see the peaks of three levels have been into the same levels, which has been at the level of 23,260, and all 3 days of peak plus the before date was POC, right? So 23,250 to 260 zone, it was a very important level, and last 3 days if you see the closing was above that level only. Even though market went down providing an IB extension, even today market was almost closed at the level of 23,250, especially in the 3 days. So this is a very important thing for the next upcoming week, and as well as we'll also see the weekly time frame analysis of Nifty. So if you see the weekly time frame, last week we have posted this weekly analysis in the members deep learn section, where we have been discussing the weekly levels of Nifty as well. So accordingly it behaved. If you see the last week we have posted Nifty weekly analysis key zones, so accordingly it was behaved actually. So if you see, this PPOC is an important level which was created at the date of 18th November, and after this there was no specific close at this level of PPOC. And the last week, especially the last week closing, was below this PPOC, which is an untested PPOC for many times. And after that market repeatedly started to test it with the current week sessions. So even though it was testing it, the closing not happening below this POC, and it was exactly happened on the last week, and hence we had a very good follow through this week. So below this level, it is telling very clearly this level 23,400 is a clear resistance. Why? Because market closed below this POC and provided a confirmation for the next week to have a 23,400 as a clear resistance. This was actually we have been discussing the last week members deep learn section as well. So current week what happened, it's a balanced market in weekly analysis, no IP extension, and it was creating a POC at the level of 23,250 to 230. That is an important zone as well we have been discussing so far. And the most important thing for Nifty to watch in the next upcoming days is, if at all this 23,000 breaks, then 22,800 is the key zone to watch, because it's an untested POC which was created at the time of 3rd June. And for the next week market, if at all it is started to come down, breaking this level of 23,000, then it's an important 23,150 levels. Then it is an important thing to note 22,850 to 23,000. Anywhere it can take a support, and the most important key zone is 22,800, because previously what happened in weekly, it was the all time, it was the high, and after that market was started to went high and giving a rally, and then it is almost coming into that level of POC, which is an untested level 2. So it's a key thing to watch for Nifty, and breaking this level is an alert definitely. So Reliance again today, it was trying to fill the gap of yesterday as well. So opened at high, and again it was trying to fill the gap. So today it was a B-shaped profile filling a gap of yesterday and today. And if you see today's Bank Nifty, so Bank Nifty, yes, it has a good fall. Why? Because the Axis Bank has a gap down, and because of results. And again, if you see ICICI Kotak especially placed a selling single trend today, and ICICI Bank has wide IB, especially with the selling excess, and hence Bank Nifty also falls with a profile shape of B. So it was perfectly rejected at the zone of the excess zone, and it was perfect resistance zone where it got properly rejected 49,300. And also the buying tails of this day, that is on 14th Jan, where it got a proper support. If you see today what happened, once the market getting into that level, that is especially in the C and D period, we have been watching the live. So it was a immediate spike, the C and D period, which tells very clearly within 1 hour the fall from the level of 48,800 till 48,300. So with that level, what happened, buying excess was already exist, so which is providing a good level of support, and then market started to go above and have its close with a PPOC level. So PPOC was generated at the level of 48,700, which is a again key thing to watch. But intraday wise, if you see Bank Nifty on upcoming days, that is especially on Monday, if you're trying to come up, 48,800 is going to be an important resistance, because it is a intraday level resistance for today as well. And above this level, it is a clear 49,000, and again 49,300 to 400, which is an important level, because there is a long excess over here, selling excess, and it's going to be a very clear resistance for the upcoming days as well. And if at all Bank Nifty started to come on downside, then definitely this POC is going to be a first level of support, because even today it has entered into that level and got a proper support where the buying support offered. So again, if you see 48,300 is going to be an important zone, and if this level breaks, then obviously 48,000, because it's a psychological number. So Bank Nifty, with that note, will also see the 4 hour, that is a weekly profile analysis. And weekly, if you see Bank Nifty, where it got a proper support in this current week and had its closure, is because if you see this week, especially 5th of June, so if you see this, this was the proper pullback level, which is um, which is at the level of 48,000, which is at the level of 48,150. So where currently the market is almost getting a support consistently. If you see this level is a very important level where market is having a pullback at the date of 5th or 6th June. So current week, if you see market getting into that level, getting a proper support, and then market is reversing at that, from that point starting to go higher and got its resistance and again getting rejection. So that's how the profile will help you with the deeper analysis of every single thing, every single profile, every single weekly profile too will give you a lot of information regarding the week wise information. So for the next week, it is going to be an important level to watch is 48,850, which is an important zone, which we have also discussed in the intraday levels, and especially the levels of 48,150 to 48,000. And 48,150, where the zone, pullback zone, it got proper support previously, and this time also the current week also it got its support and had its closure above this level. But if you see last 2 weeks, especially the Bank Nifty is having a close near to that levels, so which is